A pleasant day to all the viewers. I am Carissa Janelle Castor, and for today's vlog, we will talk about the rules and contribution of Lucrecia Kasilag. Lucrecia Roses Kasilag, or also known as Lucrecia King Kasilag, is an educator, composer, and a performer. She was born on August 31st, 1918 in San Fernando, La Union, and grew up in Paco, Manila. She is the third child of Marshall Kasilag Sr. and Asuncion Roses Ganancial. Kasilag studied in Paco Elementary School and graduated as a class valedictorian in 1930. She transferred at Philippine Women's University as high school and also graduated as the class valedictorian. She finished college at Philippine Women's University in 1936 as a cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts, major in English. Kasilag then studied music at St. Scholastica's College and graduated as Music Teacher's Diploma, major in piano in 1939. From 1946 to 1947, Kasilag taught at the University of Philippines Conservatory of Music. She completed the Bachelor degree of Music in 1949 and then attended the Eastman School of Music in Rochester, New York. Kasilag returned to the Philippines, and in 1953, she was appointed as the Dean of Philippine Women's University College of Music and Fine Arts. Kasilag was instrumental in developing Philippine music and culture. She was fond in playing the bandurria and guitar. She founded the Bayanihan Folk Arts Center for research and theatrical presentation. She was also a former president of the Cultural Center of the Philippines, head of the Asian Composer League, and also one of the pioneers of Bayanihan Dance Company. As a composer, Lucrecia Kasilag was prolific, exploring, in particular, the possible conjunction of Eastern and Western instruments. The importance of Lucrecia Kasilag's work in composing incidental music to a historical play centered around one of the most controversial figures during the American colonial period speaks level of Macario Sakai's importance as a national hero and Kasilag's work as a national artist. Even though her incidental music composition served as a secondary aesthetic enhancing, Efren M. Yambot's play Macario Sakai, there is no denying that her compositions stood out. In contrast to her other incidental music compositions, which centered around Filipinized Western literary works such as Rolando Tino's adaptation of Shakespeare's plays Negosyante ng Venecia or Merchant of Venice in 1976, Paano Man ang Ibig or As You Like It in 1976, and Romeo at Julieta or Romeo and Juliet in 1977. At the heart of the Philippines' long and difficult colonial history, Lucrecia Kasilag's incidental music shed light on a dramatic play portraying a historical figure like Macario Sakay, who continued to stand against the Western imperialists from the United States despite the latter's vast political control over the Philippines. Kasilag composition for Macario Sakay signified a point in history that was neither Eastern nor Western but distinctly Filipino. She is credited for having more than 350 musical compositions ranging from folk songs to opera to orchestral works. She is composing till the year she died at the age of 89 due to pneumonia. Kasilag's award and achievements are the following: Patnubay ng Sining at Kalinangan Award Music in 1954, Presidential Award of Merit as a Woman Composer in 1956, Republic Cultural Heritage Award of Music for the Toccata Wind and Percussion in 1960, Misang Pilipino in 1966, National Artist of Philippines in 1989, and Outstanding Filipino Awards for the Arts from J.C. Sinet International in 1991. The next video are some of the composition of Lucrecia Kasilag. all for this video.